Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Louis, and I want to start off this speech by asking you guys one question. How many people here actually know what Rotary International is? Have any of you ever heard of it? Okay. Well, today I'm going to talk about the Rotary Student Exchange Program, which is a part of Rotary. Rotary International is an organization worldwide of 1.2 million members. I'm one of those 1.2 million. I'm part of the Brentwood Rotary Club. And it is thanks to Rotary International that I had the chance to go to France, where I was an exchange student. I'm going to speak about that experience today, and I'm going to break it up into three parts. The first part will be about school. The second part will be about this vest that you see me wearing. And the third part will be about culture shock that I experienced. So let's start with part one, with me going to school in France, a foreign country. I went to a private Catholic school in France. It was boys and girls, but it wasn't just your American high school. It was middle school, it was elementary school. It was like Hogwarts. It was, it was weird. And we didn't have any uniform, but I was the only American there. And it was very hard at first to understand, your classes, and I really didn't know what was going on. I'm pretty sure most of you can resonate with that. I thought I spoke French prior to my departure, only to realize that I didn't when I got there. The method of transportation to the schools in France are either you take the bike, you take a moped, get dropped off, or you take the bus. In my case, I took a bicycle every morning, which was very different than taking the yellow big bus that I was used to here. The school was located in a little town called Lille in France, where I lived, and it was a really nice town. I mean, people were friendly. They loved Americans, and I had a lot of fun in that school. My classes, I took chemistry, which was hard. I took economics. I took calculus. But to improve my writing, I took French with fifth graders. So I would go to their class, and I would be, this big kid sitting in the back. And they all called me Louis, but they knew that I was American. They knew why I was there, to learn grammar and to, better myself. What else? Now, as far as the vest goes, every exchange student gets one of these vests. And when you receive the vest, it's just the vest with the pin. In my case, it has my name on it, and as you can see, it has the shape of the USA because that's where I was from. So this pin was empty at first. And the pin that I took to France was this I Love New York pin. I took 300 of these to give to other exchange students. They brought other pins from their countries, so we exchanged the pins. I bought these patches in countries that I visited. But as far as the pin goes, the pins, it's mostly from other exchange students from other countries. Mexico, India, Brazil, etc., etc., etc. And of course, people give you pins. And to me, this is priceless. This will always have a lot of memories, and I hope to wear this when I'm 80 and maybe even get buried with it. Who knows? But that's the purpose of the pin, is to promote world peace, promote friendship around the world. I was a student ambassador. That's what it was called. Part of Rotary International is to promote world peace, and the way they do that is they send 4,000 students every year to participate in this study abroad program, where we get to know each other, and so on, and learn about each other's culture, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. As far as culture shock goes, I was a little worried at first, because the first family that I lived with, they were kind of strict, and they did not let me wear deodorant. They did not let me wear cologne. They had something against deodorant and cologne, and I was used to that. The first couple of days I sprayed myself, and they didn't really show any annoyance to that. But after a while, they told me, listen, we have a problem with this. You can't do that. And so every time before school, I had to actually put cologne in the shed before I got my bike, and I would leave my cologne in the little shed, come back. And the first thing they would do is go like that, or that stinks. And I was like, no, that doesn't stink. It smells good. So that was a little weird. That was a huge culture shock for me. Thank God the second, third, and fourth families, they let me wear deodorant and they let me wear as much clothes as I wanted to, so that was fine. What else? In France, another cultural shock was that I ate snails. I don't know if you guys ever tried snails, but it's a French, it's popular in France, and that was really good. And what I noticed was that the French put a less emphasis on consumerism. It's not like America, you know. They emphasize more life. They emphasize more the environment. They're very environmental over there. Of course, we have people who love America. I mean, in France, everybody loves America, especially New York. I said I'm from New York. They're like, oh my God, like they think that you're from Mars. Like, like it's literally like that. Nothing new. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody around the world loves New York, but the French absolutely love it. So being an exchange student was not easy. It was worth every second of it. I learned a lot from it. I know my kids will do it, and I know my grandkids will do it, so I'm very happy for that. So to summarize my main points, I spoke to you about school, what I went through there. I summarized the vest and what it represents, and I gave you a couple of cultural shocks that changed the way I think about life. So next time you drive into another town, just try to look out for these signs, because Rotary International is everywhere. I mean, in Long Island, they're in almost every town, and almost everywhere you go, you see these signs. Rotary welcomes you to, you know, whatever town. It's very popular, and just know that they're everywhere and they're there for a good cause. And that's it. Thank you.